Doesn't make any sense. Everyone in this station knows how Larry feels about drugs. And now to say that he had anything to do with that girl who's missing.
Why don't you sit down, Catlin?
Why don't you do something besides sit there?
There's nothing I can do.
I'm glad we found out who Larry's friends are.
I'm also a cop, and I'm doing everything by the book.
Oh, don't let any of this affect you, MJ.
You can think what you like.
I know you don't believe it. I know it.
I don't want to, but the facts state that Larry...
Facts? You want me to tell you what the facts are? You wouldn't be sitting there if it weren't for my brother.
Larry.
MJ? Catlin? Go ahead, tell her. Tell her. Tell her what? That you didn't do it.
He's still here.
Peter?
Yes. Yes, he's been here working all day. I mean, we're going to have to wait till later to bring Marley back.
Peter wouldn't leave the house when Marley is so sick. And he loves her.
We'll wait until it's dark. When it's dark, then we'll bring her back.
He has a hard time talking to her, though. As much as he tries, he just can't be easy with her. What? Peter. Donna, though. She's incredible. She tells stories and brings hot chocolate. She just doesn't let Marley see how upset she is.
Yes, well, I didn't know she could be so strong.
It's because she loves her. She loves me so much that she's going to keep it all inside.
Well, Jake is going to find a way to bring Marley back. Everything's going to be fine.
Bridget?
Yes, dear.
I don't think I can leave here. She's really interested, Peter, and we're talking. We're really talking.
Good.
And she's got her energy back. She's better. I'm telling you, she's actually better.
Oh, Donna, don't do that.
Peter, I'm her mother. I can see it. She really feels much better.
You've been so strong. Don't fool yourself.
I'm not fooling myself, Peter. I'm just grateful that she feels better, that she's happy.
Tell her.
No.
Don't let her go without finding out you're her mother and that you supported her through all of this.
She's still too weak.
You said yourself she was feeling better.
Don't push me.
Donna, listen to me. That girl up there in that bed is dying.
No, she isn't.
Yes, she is, and you have a gift for her. Something that can give meaning to her life. Let her know that her mother is with her now. She deserves that.
She deserves more than me.
No. Give her the chance to tell her own mother that she loves her.
What if she hates me? I couldn't stand it if she hated me.
She's not going to hate you. Do you want me to go with you?
No, I have to tell her myself. Oh, God, please let me do this right.
Another world. This part is brought to you by New Liquid Tide, the breakthrough in liquid detergents that cleans some of the toughest laundry stains you get. New Liquid Tide.
There's even an editorial in there about police corruption.
I saw it.
What if Corey read that? Whatever happened to innocent until proven guilty?
Paper doesn't say he's guilty.
They imply it. At least we can make sure KBAY doesn't join in.
Jamie, don't do that.
What?
Don't interfere. They're good journalists. They'll handle it properly.
I was trying to help.
I know. I've already spoken to Clarice this morning.
Good.
We'll do everything that we can that's appropriate.
I see. What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong.
Nah, something's going on here. Something is bothering you.
Is Peter in?
No. Said he'd be working at home today. Actually, he announced he'd be working at home.
I just had a call from Fred Albertson. He was furious.
About what?
He didn't like being stood up last night at the Northwoods Inn.
Stood up.
Where were you, Jamie? You know that expansion is crucial.
What? I canceled.
Not according to Fred, you didn't.
Yeah, it was the day that I canceled Nouvelle. There was too much going on.
Did you do it yourself? Did you speak to Fred?
No, I don't know. I don't remember. But I know I wouldn't let something like that slip.
Well, it's not as bad as it could have been.
What?
Luckily, Peter was there. He took care of it.
Oh, he did he?
Jamie, I know how you feel about Peter, but in this case, I think you owe him a very sincere thank you.
I don't know what to tell her.
Don't think about it. Just do it.
You know what I keep forgetting? That it's Marley I'm talking to. Marley forgives everything and understands everything.
That's right.
I wonder if she'll ever be able to forgive her own mother.
I doubt she'll even think there's anything to forgive.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
Because I depend on you so much lately.
You just keep right on doing that.
I couldn't do this without you.
I couldn't do that without you either. We're family.
After I tell her, will you talk to her?
Of course.
Everything's going to be okay. I know it's going to be okay. We can call Nicole tonight.
Donna, I have to go out tonight.
Oh, you can't.
Just for a
You
little bit of
have
business.
to?
Yes, there's a party at the Northwoods Inn. I have to make an appearance. I'll be right back.
You never stopped working through all of this. You never stopped taking care of us.
You let me think about that. You take care of Marley.
I will. I wanted to tell her this for so long. So many times I wanted to tell her this. I just keep thinking about all the things I've been upset about in my life and all the things I've worried about. And how silly they're going to seem after my daughter's dead.
You can't be serious.
Another day, Bridget. I need to stay.
What are you talking about? We've got to bring Marley back here.
She's all right. You said she'd be okay.
It's not right.
We all know that Jake's not going to let anything happen to Marley.
Now, Victoria, now.
I'm not hurting anyone. I need to stay one more night. I'll go in the morning.
And then what will it be? Another day, and then another day.
So what if it is? What's a couple of days compared to 17 years of this?
All right, then. What about your sister?
I'm going to save her life.
Well, Dr. Edwards says that this disease could progress very quickly. You're not thinking?
Maybe I'm not. I've been thinking about this my whole life, waiting and planning, and now I have it.
No, you don't. You have a very poor imitation of it.
It's good enough.
No, it's not. It's not good enough for you. You deserve to have them love you for you. You deserve to have them love you and hold you in their arms, knowing who you really are.
What do you mean?
Victoria, when you first came here, you came because of the money. And you've stayed because of the love and because of the affection.
I don't want to talk about this.
And when you come forward, dear, and when you tell them who you really are, they're going to love you.
Why should they?
Well, first of all, it will have saved Marley's life.
Marley's adopted. I'm not family to them.
You're her sister, and I thank God she's got a sister right now.
Oh, yeah. There's finally some point in my life I can save hers.
Victoria, I love you. And you're about to find the love that you have wanted all of your life.
Would you stop saying that?
I won't let you do this. I'm going to call Jake.
I'm
going to bring Marley over here.
I'm not going to go.
I'm doing this because I love you.
You'll do what I say.
No, I won't. I'm going to do what's right. I won't let you do this. I won't.
What won't you let her do, Bridget? Still, I don't know how you found me.
Well, I'm very resourceful, remember?
I gave orders I didn't want to be disturbed.
I'm extremely resourceful. How's Chicago?
It is, as they say, a gusty city.
Windy.
Pardon?
Never mind. What are you doing there?
I'm looking for prospective sites for Little A.
Doesn't sound like you're too overwhelmed.
You know, I said that I didn't want to be disturbed.
Is that what I'm doing?
If you're trying to find out if I have reached a decision...
No. That wasn't why I called.
It wasn't.
No. There's a party here in Bay City tonight in honor of my friend Felicia Gallant.
I see.
And I was hoping you'd be my guest.
I would love to.
You'll be back in time?
I shall be at your apartment in a few hours. Is that time enough?
That will be most excellent, Daphne. Au revoir.
Yes, Cass. Goodbye.
Daphne, huh?
That's right.
The Daphne?
What do you mean, the Daphne?
The Daphne that you and Kathleen are using as the rope in your tug of war.
Wallingford, you have a real gift for imagery.
She's going to go to the party with you tonight?
That's right. I thought it would be nice to introduce her to some of my friends. Mac, Corey, Felicia.
Well, she'll also get to meet some of your enemies.
I have none.
Cass, Peter Love will be there.
Oh, him.
And Kathleen.
Hey, Kathleen is not my enemy. She may harbor some ill will towards me, but I certainly feel nothing but goodwill for her.
Which is precisely why you're taking this Daphne dame as your date to a party you know Kathleen's going to.
Wallingford, do you think this would upset Kathleen?
No.
Oh, if I had thought that, Wallingford, I never would have asked Daphne in the first place. Oh, well. Too late now.
No, I haven't seen her.
You're her sister, aren't you?
Yes, Jamie, I am MJ's sister.
I'm sorry. I've just been trying to reach her all day long.
Well, she's pretty busy with the...
Yes, I know. Larry's arrest. And I just think the whole world has gone crazy.
Well, sometimes I agree with you. What's happened?
Didn't you read the front page?
Jamie, I was asking about you. You see, this is not one of your regular moods.
Nothing has happened. Mac chewed me out.
Oh, Fred Albertson?
You know about that?
I was there, Jamie. He was pretty hot under the collar.
Kathleen, I swear I canceled that dinner.
Yeah, well, we all slip up sometimes.
No, it's just not my kind of mistake. I knew I had to handle Albertson with kid gloves.
Listen, it was a crazy day that day. You were telling everybody that you had to quit
so
Nobel.
it was bad last night?
Well, like I said, he was pretty steamed up, but Peter took care of it.
Now, why doesn't that make me feel better?
Well, it should make you feel better, because Corey would have been in very big trouble if Peter hadn't been there.
And isn't it just the wildest coincidence that he was?
Jamie, it was a coincidence. We were there at the Northwoods Inn on business, and he didn't even know that Fred Albertson was there.
Can't stand it when Mac has something on me.
Well, that doesn't happen very often.
Keep telling myself that it's just business, but I still feel like I'm 12 years old.
You know, sometimes I feel the same way. It must be the silver hair. Listen, I'm sure he's forgotten about it. Why don't you do the same thing?
Yeah, well, I suppose that would be the mature and intelligent thing to do, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
it was pretty bad advice, wasn't it? I'm sorry. Listen, I'd better get going if I want to be beautiful for the big bash.
Kathleen, if you talk to MJ, will you please
Yes, I will call. I will call you, I promise.
Thank you.
You're pretty upset about Larry, aren't you?
Oh, being a cop is the most important thing in the world to him.
I know.
I mean, this has got to be killing him.
Can I get you anything?
Nothing.
What about a lawyer?
You didn't even have to come down here, Catlin.
What, are you crazy? You think I'm going to sit at home when they're doing this?
There's nothing you can do.
Would you stop that?
Catlin, this is her office. You're way out of line.
I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. MJ, could I talk to Larry alone for a minute?
I can't do that, Catlin. You know that.
MJ, you can stand outside the door and watch through the window.
She's
if
just
you want
doing
to.
her job, all right?
I love this. I really love this. First, they kicked me out of the academy.
That had nothing to do with this.
Now they're setting you up with the with cooperation of this whole department.
Yeah, well, I do it the same way.
You're defending them. Listen. You gotta fight back now. Would you say something?
Yeah, how's Clarice?
You're not even listening to me.
Yeah, I'm listening to you. I want to know how Clarice is.
She says she's fine. She looks like somebody kicked her in the stomach.
Good, Catlin.
That helps a lot.
She doesn't believe it. She's still in the daze.
Yeah, we all are.
Okay. Let's take it one step at a time. The first thing we have to do is get you out of here.
That's not going to be easy. They set the bail pretty high.
We'll raise it. How much is it? I'll call Blaine. How much?
$100,000.
They're really out to get you. How are we going to raise that kind of money?
You don't have to worry about that. You okay?
Late? What do you mean he's going
going to be late?
Well, they called and said he was going to be late. He had car trouble.
Honey, I mean, this is a major party here tonight. The prep chef can't be late.
Felicia, calm down. I'm sure Grant can handle it.
I told Grant he could be late because everything was supposed to be done.
Oh, that's why there are 3 crates of vegetables and a side of beef by the back door.
Well, that's where they left them. Great. Whose idea was it to buy this stupid restaurant?
Oh, honey, get that, will you? And tell whoever it is that the restaurant is closed for the next 3 months.
Northwoods Inn. I'm sorry, we're closed tonight because... What? Wait, I can't hear... Yeah, hold on a minute. Felicia, it's Lee.
Who?
I don't know, I can't hear very well. There's a strange noise in the background. I think he said Lee.
Whoever it is, tell him I'll call him back after I've cooked dinner for 30 people.
Hello, sir. She's awfully busy right now. Can I ever call you back? What? Oh, what? Well, I don't know who it was, Felicia, but he's coming right over.
Oh, great. Just what we need, a gate crasher.
I sure hope she got the message.
I was pretty glad when you showed up. Things were getting pretty intense here.
MJ, the papers said that they found large sums of money deposited in Larry's bank account over the past year.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Did Larry have any explanation?
He said he wanted gambling.
Larry doesn't gamble, not that I ever heard.
Oh, lots of people have trouble with that.
MJ, what do you think?
I don't know, Mac. I really don't.
Well, this must be pretty hard on you.
Oh, don't worry about me, Mac.
After all, you're Larry's partner. I know how close you are.
I think we should worry about Larry, not me.
Well, look, no one here believes it, do they? I mean, it just isn't Larry. It just isn't.
Mac, a lot of people here have seen it happen before.
What?
As a department, we cannot afford to close rank and say nothing's wrong. We have to investigate.
Well, yes, I understand that. But the evidence linking Larry to these drugs that are missing...
Larry was the last person registered in the room.
That's totally circumstantial.
Mac, this is internal affairs. Circumstantial evidence is totally valid.
But Larry's character, I mean, he was trying to help that poor girl who disappeared.
Just think about it. If IA says there's lots of circumstantial evidence and we believe in our friend's character
Yes,
and time...
I understand that. It's just that... I don't know, I just wish I could do something to help.
Oh, you've helped. The bail's been posted. He's free to go.
Larry?
Yeah. IA just ruled. Official notice. I'm suspended, effective immediately.
What won't you let her do, Bridget?
Oh, I'm sorry I didn't hear you.
Obviously you didn't. Darling, what's the problem?
It's my fault, really. I was trying to get out of bed, and Bridget was, trying to change my mind.
With that tone of voice, Bridget, this is very upsetting.
Well, of course it is. I'm very sorry, Mom. I guess it's just my concern.
I know. You're not the easiest person in the world to take care of.
It's just that I'm feeling so much better.
Well, you look better.
And I was thinking, since I'm feeling better, that maybe I could come downstairs and have dinner with the family tonight.
No.
Bridget! I know this is difficult, but we must be pleasant.
Oh, yes, Mom, I'm sorry.
So is it all right? Can I come downstairs?
I wanted to talk to you first.
Is it all right?
I'll leave that up to you.
Thank you, Donna.
Bridget, would you mind leaving us alone for a minute?
Yes, of course, Mom.
Bridget, downstairs if you need me.
Thank you. We'll be fine. You just go and get yourself something to eat.
Thank you for everything. I'll come right back up after dinner. I just thought it would be lovely. Family dinner, just the 3 of us.
Peter won't be with us, darling.
Well, that's all right. Just you and me, that's fine.
Marley, you know I love you more than anything. And that I would never do anything to hurt you.
I know. That's true.
Well, there's something that I need to tell you. And I've needed to tell you for a very long time now.
What is it, Donna?
what I have to tell you will probably be painful for you.
What is it?
But I'm telling you because I think it will be better for you to know.
I don't understand.
And if you can't forgive me, I will understand. I want you to think about yourself.
Are you all right, Donna? Can I
I'm
get
fine.
you something?
I'm fine. Bridget, I told you we didn't want to be disturbed.
Hi, I'm sorry, Donna.
Nancy, hi. What are you doing here?
I didn't mean to interrupt you. There was nobody downstairs.
Nancy, this really isn't a good time.
I know it's not. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
darling.
sorry. Oh, boy. I just walked by the stable, and I know I should be used to it. At least try, but I keep crying.
I know.
I know it's a bad time, but I really want to talk to Marley.
All right, I'll go downstairs, but not too long. Just for a...
Donna!
We'll talk later.
Thanks. Hey. Does it still happen to you?
What?
Well, I think about Perry. What Perry did. And I just don't think I can stand it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awful.
You know, I pray to God and I say, you can change that. Just let this one thing be different. Just let Perry be alive.
Yeah.
And I'll be thinking about something else. And all of a sudden, I remember. And I think about him falling.
Would you stop it?
I'm sorry, Marley. I just keep talking. I know how bad.
I just don't like to talk about it.
I know you don't. I hear you're sick and I'm getting you all upset.
It's okay.
No, it's not. I'm going to get my way out.
Would you wait a minute? I really am sorry. I know you really loved him. And it was awful.
We both loved him, Marley. We both did. You know, tonight at the party, Felicia's going to be talking about Perry, and I just don't think I can go through with it, Marley.
You'll do fine.
Why was he there? Why was he in that hayloft anyway, Marley? Why?
Why would anyone leave such explicit instructions?
It is for someone else's party.
No, I was going to say and not even leave their name.
Well, as they say, curiouser and curiouser. But you know, no matter how much money is being spent on this party...
25 big ones?
I know. The most important thing is the dedication to the book.
Oh, Alicia, don't worry about that. Everything is going to be perfect.
Just doesn't seem like enough. You know, a few sentences in front of a book.
You know what's more important than that dedication?
What?
Perry knew you loved him while he was alive.
It's just that I never got the chance to say goodbye to him.
Oh, I know, honey.
Mrs. Gallant?
Yes, Hal?
Mr. Todd said you would know where this goes. It was just delivery.
Delivery of what? Do you know anything about a delivery?
No. Let's open it and see what it is.
Well, as they say, curiouser and curiouser.
I'm running a little behind. Please come in.
In your book, you say women should be ready when they say they will.
It is a sophomore game to keep a man waiting while you finish dressing.
And I stand by that. I just couldn't get off the phone.
Oh, how tedious for you.
Yes, it's that other company. I told you about their offer.
Oh, yes, you told me.
Yes, well, they're really giving me the hard sell. They're pushing me to take the job.
Yet you resist.
Well, I told them that I had to see about other developments.
Very wise, I'm sure.
Yes. Listen, while you're waiting, can I make you a drink?
Some plain soda would be lovely.
Coming right up.
Very nice place, Mr. Winthrop.
Oh, thank you. It's home. Here you go. Will you excuse me for a few minutes?
Of course.
You know, I'm really looking forward to introducing you to some of my friends this evening.
Yes?
I was thinking this afternoon, it'd be wonderful if Deirdre were going to be there tonight.
Deirdre?
One of my pupils. An amazing transformation. She came to me an absolute mess, and after a couple of months, she was the toast of Bay City society.
And you did that?
It was pretty fulfilling.
I would love to meet this Deirdre. Indeed, I must meet her.
Well, she's out of the country right now. Her grand tour, you know.
Pity.
Yes. Well, I'll be right out.
You're here. I was beginning to worry. You won't believe this. I received an invitation to the party. Now, it's true from Mr. Cass Winthrop. No. It's funny. He doesn't suspect a thing. Well, I'll see you at the party. Ciao. How you doing?
Snow day at the beach.
It's not too late to change your mind.
You ought to get back to work.
I said, it's not too late to change, you know. We can't
I'm going
clear
through with this. It's too important.
losing a lot.
Like the Bakers?
Yeah.
Couldn't help thinking last night. What would I do if I didn't know where my kid was? What kind of slime is going to do that to a family?
Drug dealers, that kind of slime.
They're not getting away with it. Not here.
Larry, you know what happens to cops when the case gets personal.
I know what I'm doing.
You know why you're doing it. You're doing it for Willa and for Dale.
They sound like good reasons to me.
Now, do you think you're being objective? I mean, do you think you can really treat this like just any other case?
Can it, will you? Hey, Ned.
Hi.
Officer McKenna, the captain would like to speak with you.
Oh, yeah, that's $5 I owe you. I ought to pay you.
I tell him you'll be right up.
Thank you. You didn't tell Ned?
I told no one. We don't know who the informant is, and until we do, nobody knows a thing about this.
What about Clarice? What are you going to tell her?
Nothing.
Larry, that is inhuman.
You know what kind of danger she'd be in if she had to cover for me? She's just going to have to trust me.
It's a lot to ask.
Well, she has to.
Hello. How lovely you look.
Thank you.
Anything make you think that smile isn't genuine?
Oh, no. I'm sure Kathleen is delighted to be here. Alone. Hello, you guys.
Hi. Nice little party you've set up here.
Thank you. Your dress is beautiful.
Thank you very much. So you have any idea who set up this whole thing?
No, we haven't a clue.
Well, no, that's not exactly true. There is the cake.
I hate yellow on a cake.
Oh, there's Cass.
Really?
Oh, who's the lady?
Are you ready for this? Daphne Grimaldi.
Daphne Grimaldi? Gee, I thought I had quite a name.
Oh, that woman is absolutely attractive.
Right.
Very attractive.
Yes, sort of like the girl next door. What does she do?
She works for Le Soleil.
Oh, yes. Isn't that glorified beauty salon?
It's a little bit more than that. Le Soleil is an empire.
An empire.
Yes. They transform women emotionally and physically.
Uh-huh. Might I venture to say that you normally don't use words like transform women emotionally, physically, that sort of thing?
Yeah, or call things an empire.
Le Soleil is a very impressive organization. I am not above being impressed.
And?
I have a shot at a job.
What?
Yes, they're setting up an American branch.
So you're going to run a beauty shop?
Yes.
No, darling. An empire, remember? What about Brava?
Well...
Miss Locke,
Yes, Hal.
Mr. Todd needs to see you on the porch.
Oh, all right. I want to talk to you later. Keep her busy.
Boy, I don't feel looking
Mac! Oh,
It's a lovely party.
Thank you. Listen, try the shrimp. They're wonderful.
The shrimp. Where are they? Are you hungry? Not really. Hello, Peter.
Back. Jamie, it's good to see you.
Are you all right?
would you ask that?
You look awfully tired. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Well, Jamie and I both want to thank you.
Really? Whatever for?
For the way you took care of Albertson.
Oh, it was nothing, Mac. I'm just happy to be of help.
Yeah, thanks, Peter. I appreciate it.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hi,
Hello,
Cass.
Mac.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
All right.
Okay.
Excuse me. There's some people I should talk to.
Nice talking to you, Pete.
He seems strained.
Oh, well, that's just Peter. He always seems strained. Listen, Mac, if you have a minute, there's somebody I'd like very much for you to meet.
Yes, of course. Excuse me, Jamie?
Yeah, let's do this.
Some more champagne.
Okay.
Gorgeous.
So, how's everything going?
Fine, I think.
Alicia, I thought you said everybody was here.
Yes, everyone except Nancy.
Well, then who's that at the door?
Gerhard.
Larry, are you all right?
Yeah, Clarice. I'm fine. Hi, Catlin.
I wanted to go down there, Larry. Well, why didn't you want me to do
Look,
that?
it was very busy. It's really best that you didn't come down.
You were there so long.
Look, I think I'm going to split. I'm meeting Sally at the cabin.
Sure. Sure.
If there's anything I can do, let me know.
Listen, thanks for staying with me, Catlin.
It's good to be home. It's been a long day.
Larry, why do they think that you did something wrong? They all know you.
Honey, there was evidence.
We'll talk about all that later, Larry, but right now, could you hold me?
Who is that? Do you know him?
Yes, I used to. Would you excuse me for a moment?
Sure, you're excused.
You are even more lovely.
It's been a long time.
Too long.
How did you know about this party? What are you doing here?
I knew about the party because I am the host.
You are?
I saw the opportunity to make your little party special. You are not angry with me?
No, of course I'm not. Oh, Gerhard. Will you excuse me for just a moment? There's something I have to do. I'll be right back.
I can hardly wait.
Hi. Hi, darling. Well, now that you're here, I think we can start. I'm going to keep this very short, I promise.
Okay, but sometimes I just can't stop crying.
Neither can I, kid. Shall we do it?
Let's do it.
Come on.
Okay.
All right. Everybody, could I have your attention, please? Thank you. Okay? Okay. Everyone that knew Parry knew what a wonderful friend he was. And a wonderful human being. I don't know that I've ever known anyone who had so many friends. So many different friends. I don't know, Parry had a way of sort of seeing right to the core of people. The core of human spirit. He didn't seem to care about age or gender or race. It just didn't seem to matter to him. So, tonight, there are two things. One, I am dedicating my latest book to Parry. I think he'd like that. And two, I think we should all have a wonderful time tonight because I know Parry would have wanted us to, right?
Right.
Thank you. I made it. You made it. I choked up, but I didn't cry. This is the original copy of my book. I want you to have it because I
I know how much he loved you. And you know, I know you loved him. Thank you.
Gerhard, huh? Any last name?
No, that's all she said, and then she left.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now, Le Soleil means the sun in French, right?
Oh.
There's a sun on this little cake here. And Gerhard is now chatting it up with the little Daphne. I think I'm going to have a little chat with Gerhard myself. She's just put it together.
I knew it wouldn't take her long.
Hello.
How is she? She's sleeping.
Good.
You're going to have to leave, you know. You can't stay here, not with her being so sick. Yes, come in.
I didn't want to wake you up.
It's all right. I just woke up.
Is Nancy all right?
I think so. She just wanted to talk.
Perhaps you could check on dinner, Bridget.
Oh, yes, of course.
Thank you.
I thought you'd come right up after Nancy left.
I was thinking.
Donna, tell me. Oh, just tell me.
Do you remember the boy that I spoke of, the one in the stables?
What are you talking about?
The boy that I loved. We did love each other.
You told me about him?
Yes, in the room, in the room in the wine cellar.
Yes.
We did love each other. Even when I look back at it now, I can say that it was real love.
I don't understand.
It was a very beautiful autumn. It was cool, and it was clear. And I could look out my window and see him, and I would have tears welling up in my eyes. We really did love each other.
Why are you telling all of this to me?
Because that beautiful autumn, I found out I was going to have a baby.
Stay tuned for the conclusion of Another World.
I'll get you supper.
No, I'm really not hungry.
Well, you want a beer?
No, I really don't. Where are the kids?
Ada took them over to Max. They're Lieutenant Crimmins and Bob Macklin.
Yeah?
They tore the place apart last night looking for drugs. Well, I didn't want the kids here.
You did the right thing. You always do, baby.
I don't know what's the right thing right now.
Honey, I'm afraid it's going to get a lot worse.
Larry, just tell me. I mean, just once. You didn't do it.
I didn't.
What? It's okay. No matter what you say, you're going to eat something.
I love you.
I love you, Larry. I really do.
I can't say anything.
Larry is my friend.
Timmy, look, people have been at me all day long, and I can't say anything.
All right. You okay?
I've been better.
Okay, so Kathleen, what's the story? Who is this guy?
That guy would make a fortune on what's my line.
Oh, tight-lipped, huh?
Well, he'd make Gary Cooper seem loquacious.
Well, I guess you didn't find out if he and Felicia are, you know.
As Lily would say, honey, I didn't find out nothing.
I hope you don't mind that we're leaving so soon, Felicia.
No, of course not. I'm just glad you came. You take good care of her, Mac.
I'll do that.
Thank you so much for this.
It's a lovely thing to do.
Thank you, Mac. Tell Rachel hello.
Am I intruding?
No, of course you're not.
I saw you were alone, and I have a little surprise for you.
You mean besides showing up after all these years?
I have a gift for you. Actually, a bequest from an old friend.
What is it?
Open it and see.
From the very first moment I learned I was pregnant, I was so happy. And then I realized that we couldn't get married. Oh, you didn't know, Daddy, but he wouldn't have allowed it. He sent him away because there would have been a scandal. And so he built the room, the hidden room in the wine cellar.
He put you in that room?
Well, it's what I wanted. It was best because that way I could have my baby and I could be with her. And I would have done anything for that. I would have done anything.
The baby.
I'm glad that you have his hair. He has beautiful blonde hair. You're my child, Lord. I'm your mother.
This part of Another World was brought to you by Oxidol Laundry Detergent. Oxidol has hard-working cleaners and a color-safe bleach, so you won't get ashamed to show it whites.
I'm Bob Jameson. Here comes the class of '85, the last of the baby boomers. What kind of job market are they finding? Tonight on NBC Nightly News with Tom Brokaw.
And later on The Best Times, Mia's romance with the school hero leads to tragedy. And on V, Donovan becomes Diane's prisoner. Then on a hot Miami Vice, Crockett's jailed for contempt. The excitement begins tonight.
Join us each weekday at this time for the continuing story of Another World.